New York or they're in Arizona or wherever the case is. But I got an email from Frank Nilo, and I don't know, Mary Lynn. Is Mary Lynn here?
Somewhere there.
Yeah, Mary Lynn was she was came into the club, I don't know, a year ago, 6 months ago, 2 years ago, and I think Frank was your sponsor. Well, you know, good. A lot of time flies. That's right. But Frank was her sponsor for the club. But Frank Nilo sent a note in. And by the way, you should know he's going through an additional set of treatments down at the University of Chicago and couldn't be here today, but he wishes he could. But he, let me read you his note, because it talks about art, and in particular, John Gallagher, about membership. And you may find a little nugget here that will be of some help to you. He says, I came into the club the same year, meaning 1976, as Art, and immediately got on the board as treasurer. It's funny how those things work. Mary Lynn was around for not too very long, and all of a sudden she's treasurer. I served on the board for many years, including being president a couple of years after Art. In 1976, the club was just a knife and fork club with a total budget of around $10,000. Art was the leader of a group of younger Rotarians who wanted to do more than just have lunch. Art was a salesman first class. He knew how to sell new ideas to the board and to the club. His initial focus was selling new fundraising and charitable activities to the club, and selling the members selling the members of the club on those ideas. Without question, he brought more new members into the club than anyone else, and for a number of years. And some of the folks that have been in the club for shall we say a fair number of years will remember this. But he would hold new member orientations at the Silent H Saloon, which happened to be in the basement of Frank Nilo's home. For a number of years, we had a new member orientation in the Silent H Saloon, and Frank would serve drinks and hors d'oeuvres or something, chips maybe, and Art would do his dog and pony show selling Rotary. No new member would leave without having signed up for a committee. Ask the current old-timers if they were oriented by Art at my basement bar. Anybody here who went through that orientation? Oh, we've got a couple right here. Lenny Hickey, Jim Bergeron. There were a number of Rotary conventions that I attended with Art and Sandy, also district conferences in Wisconsin, and Halloween parties at their home. Art always made you feel like you were his best friend. I also worked with Art and Bill on Oktoberfest for 14 years. I counted the money. They generated it from their incredible hard work. So not only was Art a salesman, he was a worker, which would have been a good, oh, he put it here, he would have been a good bank president. I think that was meant for me. I took it as a compliment. I don't know. Art was as genuine as it comes. He lived Rotary. I can't tell you how much I'm going to miss him, Frank Nilo. So just a beautiful comment from